Hi, I'm Dottie Tronis, Volunteer Coordinator here at Shell Point, and today we are interviewing Jan Bowd, who is a concierge on the second floor at the Larson Pavilion. Hi, Jan.
Hi, how are you, Dottie?
I'm good. Thanks for meeting with us today.
Happy to do it.
Great. So tell me a little bit about what you do on the second floor.
The concierges on the second floor, basically the bottom line mission for us is to meet with the residents and let them know that they're valued and that we love them. And we do that through trying to engage them in conversation, in activities either as a group or individually, and try to connect with them. And it's really one of the most rewarding things I do here at Shell Point.
Great. Are there particular hours that the concierge work here?
Mm-hmm. We work usually a shift in the morning for 2 hours and then 2 hours in the afternoon, 5 days a week.
Okay, great. And do you have room for anybody else to join the team?
We certainly do.
All right.
Yes, we've got openings for probably 3 more people that we could use. And of course, it's off season. We're not fully staffed. We need people during the time when people have left for places up north where it's cooler.
Absolutely.
So we always have room for more.
Absolutely. So you said it was very fulfilling.
It was.
Is any particular times or instances that really warmed your heart when you were doing your job?
Oh, yes. And it doesn't happen every time, but it's not unusual when I'm talking with one of the residents to connect with them. Perhaps it's a resident that typically isn't conversational, maybe not connecting with them very often at all. And then all of a sudden, there's a connection. And one of the interesting things is many times it's through music. And by singing to them, or I have a stuffed animal that sings, and they get so excited and they start to sing along or clap their hands in time with the music. And it's days like that that you leave with your feet not touching the ground because you just realize that you've made a difference in their lives, and you let them know that nobody's forgotten them, that they're still loved.
That sounds wonderful. So, can you tell us how folks become a member of the auxiliary?
Well, there's a orientation that they go to that is done once a month. Once they go through that, we do something a little bit special on the second floor. Because it's a unique population with people suffering from dementia, we have another training class that we do to instruct people about what the diseases are that fall under the umbrella of dementia, including Alzheimer's. Talk to them about behavior patterns, talk to them about how they can relate to those people, to give them the tools that they need. We also have cards that we make up on each individual resident that talks a little bit about their history. We're able to glean things from their past so that when you try to talk to them, you can relate to them and say, oh, you're from Chicago, so am I. Or you love classical music, so do I. Just things that you can relate to. So we try to give them like a little cheat sheet on each resident so that they have something to go with. So it's very well organized, and at the end of the month we report to all the concierges how much time we've spent, how many people we've visited, so they can see what they're really doing.
Great. So it sounds like a great job, very well organized, and 3 openings.
Yes.
So after this segment airs on the TV, we hope that we get some folks that call me. 454-2290 is my office number, and I'd be glad to go over the requirements, because those of us that volunteer here in the Larson Pavilion do, as Jan said, go through an orientation and training class that is mandatory. So it's a little bit more of a commitment than some of the other volunteers here at Shell Point, but as Jan expressed, it is well worth it. So thanks so much for helping us and being on Shell Point TV today.
Thank
and
you.
I hope that we get some phone calls from this. And thanks for joining us on Volunteer Corner.